Greetings. It is December 8th, Monday evening, and you can see off to my side we have our Christmas tree up. And you can also see that when I went to the barber on Saturday, he was out for the day, and so my hair is still extremely long. And I just watched something on my Quest, so it's very unruly. But that's not why you tuned in. Not a whole lot to report, and so on the one hand, it's a little conflicting because I don't want to make these just to make them, and yet I know there's at least 4 or 5 people out there who just so look forward to these that I feel obligated to work on them at least once a week-ish. Probably the biggest news of the week is, teaser, first, the smallest news is that Reese and Brett and I did not meet yesterday on Sunday like we have the previous 2 weeks because they had some commitments, so they said, let's take a break and come back next week. So that is the plan. What have I done? I've done a little audio, like tinkering around. I've watched some YouTube tutorials on audio in DaVinci and Fairlight. Not quite as powerful and all-inclusive, I don't think, as Premiere, as Audition in the Adobe Suite. But I haven't explored them all for sure. I did work on the calendar pages falling in Blender, which maybe someday I'll show you a sample of. It looks pretty cool. I tinkered around just a little bit with the montage segment, reordering a few things and finding a few new clips to put in. Nothing really. I was just in there a short time ago and I was looking on the timeline and some of the sound effects have disappeared. And so I don't know, because I've got multiple copies of timelines. I've also got multiple projects like Save As with a new date. So I don't know if somehow something has gotten lost. It's nothing cataclysmic that I can't rebuild. So not bad. But back to the teased good news, or at least the big news. Today I talked with a gentleman who the three of us have known for a while. He works at the local high school. He's a teacher. He also plays and sort of is in charge of the pit. And I do mean the pit as in the orchestra pit or the band pit or whatever pit during the musicals. And he's got a great ear. He plays piano. He plays really well. I don't know if he plays any other instruments or not, but I may have mentioned that we're thinking of sort of a jazzy piano in select parts of the movie. And so a month ago or so, I filmed Shrek, the high school musical version of it. And I said, oh my gosh, I bet he would be great. And I wonder if he'd be interested. So I went over when I delivered some media to him for the parents and students of the Shrek play. Got to make money somehow, even though it's not much. Speaking of which, this Saturday I'll be filming a musical middle school, I think, production of Christmas Carol. So I'll make another couple pennies, put them into the kitty. Anyway, so I talked to him for 20 or 30 minutes, and he was pretty excited about it, which was awesome. So we are going to meet on December 12th. No, sorry, January 12th after his busy season, after everyone's busy season, and sort of watch through the film. I think we're going to do it right here. I probably won't live. Well, I'm not going to record it or he'd say, what are you doing? So I think we're going to watch part of it. I've got a piano, which you can't see. I guess I could show you with the webcam though, if the cord's long enough. It's I forget if it's a Yamaha or what. It's electric piano with a few, I mean, it's like a 15 or 20-year-old piano, but it's pretty nice. I mean, it works well, makes a nice piano sound. So anyways, he's going to come over and tinker around. We're going to watch it. And so that could potentially be pretty cool. So that's really the biggest news. I have been watching more videos still on like distribution and the ins and outs, the perils, who to look to, who to not. Um, I've been thinking about, they talk about like a producer's rep or someone like a sales agent, but I don't know until the movie is done if I should not approach, look out or try to find one or not. So maybe I'll do a little research in that. I think that's about it. So really not too much, nothing super exciting, but that's no excuse not to make one of these videos. So there you have it. I will report back probably in about a week after hopefully we finish going through the movie and see where we go from there. Maybe this weekend, if I have a chance, I'll do the often promised but never delivered upon deeper dive into some of the equipment I use, just for people who are at all interested. Maybe not in this particular equipment, but just kind of how we used it and what we did, and et cetera, et cetera. That's all for this evening. Have a good rest of one, or if you watch this in the morning, have an entirely good day.